It's Halima from Afghanistan. I wanted to share one of my favorite pastry dessert, Afghan dessert, which is called roat, R-O-A-T, or I guess R-O to be root, but it's roat, R-O-A-T. Anyway, this is all the ingredients that you need to make this recipe. And if you basically you start off with, so the ingredients you have is 3 eggs, a cup of sugar, cup of oil, it could be coconut oil, canola, olive oil, whatever kind you like, a cup of warm milk, and 3.5 cups of flour. You could substitute one of the cups with corn if you like, and then baking powder, and then this is 2 tablespoons of baking powder, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla, a tablespoon of cardamom, and this is going to be sprinkled on top with this flaxseed and chia seeds I'm adding, and black basil seed, which is on top. And then we're gonna also need 1 more egg yolk with 2 tablespoons of milk at the next step. So this is the first step, just to make the dough. Then the next step I'll have, and all the ingredients is going to be in the description. So we're going to start off with the 3 eggs. These are, I left them in room temperature for a little bit. We're going to use a spoon to mix this. And I have discovered that using this spatula, which is kind of like rubbery at the end and wooden, it's very strong, works much better than this regular spoon. You can use a mixer if you like as well, but I'm going to go ahead and use it the old-fashioned way. So I'm going to crack the 3 eggs in here. Trying to video with one hand and do this with the other hand. So I guess it might get a little bit challenging, but anyway, once you have the 3 eggs, you're going to add the cup of sugar on top of this. And well, we got something in the sugar, probably peppers, who knows. And then yeah, you can add the milk and the other one too, but I like to mix the sugar with this for 5 minutes, because you want to make sure that this gets dissolved pretty well. Like I said, you could use the mixer too, probably faster than like 5 minutes, but I don't know, we'll try it this way. Actually, I'm going to not use this, I'm going to use my mixer, so bear with me for a second here. Let me get my mixer. I like to make things easier, I guess, since I have this. So I mixed it until it got kind of like creamy, you know. And then I'm going to add the 1 cup of oil on top of it, and then the 1 cup of milk. And this is warm milk. Probably okay with cold too. I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla, because this is all the liquids basically. I'm going to go ahead and mix this a little bit more. have it on the heat on one. So I have it on one. Okay, then now I'm going to mix the dry ingredients, which is basically the 3.5 cups of flour. This is all-purpose flour. The 2 tablespoons of baking powder and a tablespoon of cardamom, which makes it smell good. Cardamom is a spice that I already showed you guys. It looks like this, and then I just put in my coffee grinder and powder it. So we're gonna go ahead and mix these up like so. You can sift it, but I don't like to sift things or put extra time if I don't have to. So just gonna mix it like that. Now the key here is to mix this, put like a little bit at a time. So we're going to put, like that much, which is probably about a half a cup of I'm guessing, and then you gradually mix this. Then I'm going to taste this to see. It's pretty sweet. Then we're going to put a little bit more, using a little container to another, and then do the same thing. I tasted the mix. It tastes really good. It's sweet, not very sweet. And it's got the cardamom. It's delicious. So as you can see, it's already getting like little holes. That's a good sign. That means our liquid is in good state. Okay, now we're ready for some more. I love root. It's because kind of between cake and a cookie, and it's not as sweet. It's served in Christmas. We have 2 Christmases, and they also have it when you have guests or definitely weddings and stuff. If somebody wants to, they make this. I'll put the next batch. We're almost done. It's a little bit almost gone. My other favorite is a salty cookie, which I haven't had. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. I'm going to dump the rest of this. I'm going to try to make that, the salty cookie. I don't like sweets that much, not too much sugar. I like fruit instead. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. Okay, so as you can see that it got mixed pretty good. So we're going to, there's a little bit more left. There we go. How well done. So I hold it up gradually. We have to do it very slowly. And the dish is deep. It didn't make a mess. It's better to just do this in the sink. Anyway, so after you get done, you can just, actually, what I do is I usually just give it a little taste of the dough. It's good. It's not very sweet, but that's good. Sugar is bad for you anyway. So you dump this, you press the top, and this comes off. And I just soak it in water and then deal with it later. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the oven on to 350, bake at 350. It's going to cook for 15 minutes. And what I do is I use this, my pizza tray, and I'm going to get a parchment paper here. If you give me a minute here. So parchment paper is nice. See, this is parchment paper. It's basically kind of like a wax, paper, and it takes them out. It doesn't burn when it's in the oven. It doesn't burn. So okay, so I cut enough to cover my pizza dish, and then I'm going to put a little bit of you can put this on top of it and then spread it, but I want to put a little bit of flour at the bottom. And like so, because I want to work with this. And hold on, let me just do this. I'll show you guys. Clear this out of the way. And now you can see this. So that's this is our sesame flaxseed and basil, black basil. So I'm going to dump this whole thing in here. I'm going to use this nice spatula to get it out. The nice thing about this spatula is that it gets everything out. Whoever invented this was very clever. You don't waste anything. As you can see, got everything out, even this. And then I'm gonna spread this. Just put a little bit of flour on this too. Because we're going to make holes on this. So I'm going to sprinkle some flour on this to basically make it manageable for a design, like so. And you want it to be all the same length. And then you're going to take a fork, and then we're going to make basically make marks on this. You can make them pretty close or farther. You're not, I mean, you're not going all the way in, but it's on the top. Make sure this is all over. I'm going in between the lines as well, right next to it, like that. I hope you guys enjoy my recipes. Share with friends and relatives. 99.9% of my cooking is very healthy. This one has sugar, but I've tried recipes without sugar as well. Every once in a while I just keep it, but this is pretty healthy. You know, it doesn't have butter on it. Got milk and eggs, which all very good stuff for you. So after you do this, then I'm going to take one egg and separate. I'm basically separating the egg whites because I just need the egg yolk. And I'm going to put this in dish here. And then I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of milk in there. And 1, 2. And then I'm going to mix it up because it's going to give it a good shine. So mixing the egg with the milk. You could put a little bit of oil in there too if you wanted to, but trying to cut calories, so I'm going to do that. And then use my brush here to basically coat this like so. Gently, you want to just coat this. Want to make sure, oops. You have to do gently because you don't want to like destroy your design either, but you can make the design again on top of it, I guess. And there's a little bit left. Don't want to waste it. I'm gonna use all of it. So we got all the egg wash done. They should call it like egg coat, but it's like turn off, turn. Anyway, so after you do this, then what I'm going to do is I have in here I've got roasted sesame with flaxseed. I'm going to take actually I'm going to mix them all together. So I've got the black sesame. So normally you put the black in the middle, so you could just do this. I like it all over of all of the seeds. So I'm going to sprinkle this all over. And then this is like black basil. Then I'm going to put some of the flaxseed and the sesame seed, white sesame seed that I have as well. We're going to sprinkle that on top of it. Flaxseed is very good for you for reducing cholesterol. I usually put it inside the recipe, like I did for my carrot cake. And then I'm going to put this in the oven in just a second.
That smells good.
And then we're going to take this and put the whole thing in the oven for 15 minutes. And then I'll step 2, I'll show you guys how it's gonna look.